Hi, I'm Slavik with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Ascaso Steel Uno Professional with PID. The Uno, like its name suggests, is a single boiler dual-purpose unit, or rather it's a single thermoblock. So there's one boiler that's responsible for both espresso production and also steam production. To demonstrate the Uno, I'm going to talk about its many features, and then I'm also going to make a few different sets of drinks to show you how this machine works and how it can fit into your home. So first, let me show you the features of the Uno Professional. And I'm going to start on the right-hand side of the machine. And the first thing that you'll notice is that the water tank is right here at the back, and it just slides out. This is very handy because the Uno is a fairly low machine. It should fit under any cabinet, and you can slide the water tank out, either take it out and bring it to your water source, or if you want, you can refill it from a pitcher, and that's very easy. You don't have to move the machine in order to do that. This here is the steam wand, and this is used for frothing milk for a cappuccino or for a latte. It's a multi-directional wand, so you can manipulate it, move it in different directions very easily. And it's also dual wand, so it actually has a Teflon tube inside it. And what that does, it prevents you from burning your hand. Above the steam wand, we have the PID, and this is actually a really nice feature. And what a PID is, it's a digital thermostat. So it allows you to control your extraction temperature. You can raise it or lower it to really get the most out of your particular espresso coffee. This also acts as a shot timer while the machine is running. Above that, we find the switches. The switch furthest to the right is the steam switch, and we put this into the down position when we want to steam milk for a cappuccino or for a latte. I'll be demonstrating that when I make a milk-based drink. To the left of the steam switch, we have the water switch, and this is if you want to get hot water out of the machine. I'll also demonstrate the use of that once I'm making an Americano. Next, we have the switch that you're going to be interacting with most often, and that's because that's the switch that you use to make coffee. The Uno actually has volumetric dosing, so you can program this machine to deliver a certain dose, a certain volume of water, and once you have that program, it repeats it every single time. It's a two-position switch, so you go up for a single coffee and down for a double, and these can be programmed to any setting that you like. Left to that is just a power button, very simple. It's on and off for power. And on the far left of the machine, we find a manometer. That's a pressure gauge that measures your extraction pressure. Now, this will only go up if there's back pressure inside the group, so if I have a back flush insert or if I have coffee inside there. The last feature that I want to point out is the group, and the Ascaso Uno Professional has a professional group. This is the same group that's found on their commercial machines. It's a 58mm portafilter, comes standard with the walnut handle and the walnut knob on the right-hand side of the machine, and this machine is powered using a thermoblock. Now, in the past, a lot of people consider thermoblocks to be inferior, but Ascaso's new technology really is amazing. This thermoblock not only heats up very quickly, but it's also resistant to scale, and the temperature stability really is amazing. In Ascaso's tests, they found that their thermoblock technology is far more accurate in maintaining a constant temperature than a boiler, a traditional boiler with water and a PID. So now that we've seen the features, let's give this machine a test spin. Let's make some coffee. And the first drink that I'm going to make, as usual, is going to be a double shot of espresso, or rather, I'm going to make two espressos because I'm going to split them. And alongside the Uno, I'm using the Eureka Specialita grinder. This grinder is a great choice, a great pairing with really any home espresso machine. It's quiet, it has great grind quality, and does a really nice job. This tamper that I'm using here is also a tamper that's actually included with the Ascaso machine. It's an aluminum tamper, has two sides. One side's 57mm and the other side is 58. So I'll put my cups right here, and I'm going to press the button, this button here, into the down position for two coffees. I already have this pre-programmed, but if you wanted to program your setting or your volumetrics, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is during your shot, you would hold that in the bottom position for two coffees, so I just hold it down. Once I have enough coffee inside my cups, I let it go, and the next time it will remember it. And it's the same thing in the top position for the single coffee. It's the same procedure. So my shot is finished right there. I got 27.3 seconds. I can see on my shot timer. And I've got two beautiful shots of espresso with very nice crema. They look really fantastic. The second drink that I'm going to make is an Americano. And the Uno does a really great job with Americanos as well, which is really cool because it's actually one of my favorite drinks. I already have my coffee ground and tamped. I'm just going to press the double shot and extract my espresso into my cup. So I have my shot of espresso, and now what I need to do is I need to add some water. And it's very simple to do with the Uno. We just bring the cup over to the steam wand, and I'll open the steam wand like that, and press the water button into the down position, and the machine will add water to my Americano. And one thing that's really good about the Uno, and it's a really great machine if you do like Americanos, is the fact that the water that it's adding is the same temperature as your coffee. A lot of heat exchanger or dual boiler machines, what they have is a service boiler, and the water is super, super hot, too hot for an Americano. But this is just the right temperature. I've got a great Americano that's ready to enjoy. It tastes fantastic as well. The last drink that I'm going to make is actually a milk-based drink. And what I just did there is I moved the machine into steaming mode. I press this button the switch into the down position, and what will happen is these lights begin blinking. The PID is at 165, and the thermoblock is raising the temperature to steaming temperature, which will take a few seconds before I'm able to steam. So now the machine's at temperature. You're going to hear the pump come on, start pulsating, and I can open my valve and begin steaming my milk. And the Uno does actually quite a nice job of moving the milk. You can get really nice microfoam. Now, I'll also mention while I'm doing this that the heat up time was approximately about 90 seconds or so to get from coffee temperature up to steaming temperature. And my milk is hot enough there, so I flip that switch, give my wand a wipe, just do a little purge there to make sure there's no milk inside my wand. And now I have to make coffee. So the machine is actually, the temperature is a little bit too high. So what I like to do, I of course turn the steam off. I'm going to place a pitcher here, and I'm just going to run some hot water, or some water through the boiler and through the group, and that's going to lower the temperature a little bit. All right, that's enough. And the reason I did that again is just to cool the machine down back to coffee temperature. My light is steady, so I can put in my portafilter. Put my cup in and extract my espresso. Again, I'm using double doses each time. That's my preference. You can use a single dose if you prefer, but this is a fairly large cup, so I do want to have a double shot of espresso in that. And you can see every shot we've been just over 27 seconds, so the volumetrics are quite accurate. And then to complete my milk-based drink, I'm just going to add my milk, and I've got myself a nice cappuccino that's ready to enjoy. Ascaso machines are handmade in Barcelona, Spain. iDrinkCoffee.com is proud to be partnered with Ascaso because they really are an innovative company. They're really committed to this thermoblock technology, to the point that Ascaso only uses thermoblocks for their coffee boilers in all their machines, home and commercial included. The Uno is a great choice for anyone who likes to drink espressos, Americanos, and black coffee primarily. If you like to make milk-based drinks, you certainly can with the Uno. However, you may be better suited going up to the Duo if your main drink is a cappuccino or a latte. Watch our video on the Ascaso Duo as well. But if you want to be making great espressos at home, have control over your extraction temperature, and not really have to worry about scale, the Uno is a fantastic choice. If you have any questions about the Ascaso Steel Uno Professional with PID or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out and ask for help. We're always ready to offer it. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this about coffee machines, espresso machines, coffee grinders, and everything to do with coffee. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.